Hello and welcome to the Week 3 Monster Pod presented by TheLines.com. Matt Brown, Steven Anders. Joined this week, Ryan Noonan from 4 for 4 if you haven't checked their stuff out. Green Bay Packers at the Tennessee Titans. This is an expensive 2.5. There are some threes out there as well. 37.5 to 38. Thanks to all the suckers out there who thought that Jordan Love was actually going to start in this game. I'm talking to a person wearing a green shirt possibly right now. And got this thing beat down to 1.5. And when it got to 1.5, I went back for more pain with Bill Levi's, who is going to probably go out there and try to throw a left-handed pass reverse backward. I'll do it a 360, and I'm going to figure out a way to lose this thing. But yeah, Bill Levi's back in my account this week. Steven, you were trying to make the case that Jordan Love was going to play.
All right, listen. At the time I was making these points in Discord, at that point, he had back-to-back appearances at practice versus not practicing the entire week last week. Okay. And you had the coach saying, all right, this is when my opinion changed. Okay. After practice yesterday on Thursday, LaFleur gets up there and says he'll be limited at practice Friday. The fact that he already knew that he was going to be limited on practice Friday was the tip. There was also a report that came out afterwards that said that it was Willis getting all the reps with Josh Jacobs and it was Love getting all the reps with the backup running. So another tip that he was not probably going to start this week. But all I was saying was before we had that information, before that information was available, we went from 3 DMPs last week to a couple on the field practices this week, and we need to just wait and see a little bit. And surely there was still enough time for me to go get 2.5 when the more information came out. Can you not
decode Schefter? Because you've been doing this long enough. Whenever he gives a tweet and says Jordan Love returns to practice, blah, 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 and it gets to the bottom and he goes, but at the very least, it's very good sign for him starting next week at whatever. That was basically him telling you without telling you that the plan was for him to play next week and not this week. You have to be able to decode Schefter. He tells you what the story actually is without telling you what the story actually is. And that's what he was telling us.
And then I waited a few more hours to make sure that he wasn't actually a full participant in practice. And I still didn't lose any value under the key number of 3. So win-win for everybody as far as I'm concerned.
Anyway, did you back Bill Levi's too?
I did. I'm in. Now that I also am convinced that Love is not playing, I'm in on Bill Levi's here. I mean, I think they've been very unlucky through 2 weeks, couple of blocked punts back-to-back weeks, couple of really boneheaded mistakes by Bill Levi's, which surely is predictive to some level. But I mean, I actually put a little bit on the Titans to make the playoffs with the Colts struggles at this point. So I think they've been one of the most unlucky teams in the league, the Tennessee Titans. And if it's Malik Willis, I'm back in on fading him.
Yeah, Ryan, he might win his name back this week. He might be able to be called Will Levis again, but until then, he's either Bill Levi's or Billy Jeans, one of the two, and we're just going to kind of go with that. If you look at Green Bay, it was a win last week, but I mean, they did exactly what we thought they were going to do. They tried to hide Malik Willis. They hit him very well because they didn't have to use him and because they were able to run at will, and it was what it was. I still think he is the stink. There was a pass that was literally 6 inches away from being taken to the house for a pick 6, and it just happened to be 6 inches too high for the defender. All the stuff ran pretty pure last week, so I'm not buying in on the Malik Willis thing. What do you see here, Packers and Titans?
You don't think the revenge angle is something we need to be attacking here?
Yes.
The homecoming for Malik Willis? Yeah, I mean, this game is gross. It obviously, I mean, first of all, it just wouldn't be on the board, right? Whatever you thought of whatever happened last week with the 7-point move and how it broke people's brains for us to go from Packers -4 to getting 3 at home. And it was kind of a talking point all week last week. This line would not be up if it was a Jordan Love line, right? This would be, Packers probably 2.5. And the total would probably be 41, 42, right? We're, around 38 and we're, 2.5 on the other side. So definitely a Malik Willis start. Yeah, I would lean Titans for sure. It's gross. But like you said, you got to, kind of buy into maybe the little bit of progress or hope that what we're seeing so far from the Titans defense is sticky. So not a lot of love for this one. Again, another boring, we don't have to bet it just because it's on the board kind of game. I don't have to throw my hard-earned money on Will Levis, though it probably is the right side. So Titans or nothing for me for sure.
Bill, I tell you, it might be the last time Bill ever gets my money, though. If he does it to me again this week, I mean, seriously, if he tries some sort of pirouette, like between the legs, whatever it is, and gives it up for a scoop and score, then Bill might never get my money ever again. Want to thank Ryan Noonan for joining us here. 4 for 4, guys. If you haven't gone over there, check out everything they do over the site. Been one of the staples for me for a very, very long time, as well as Steven. So be sure to go in, take in all the great work that they do over there. And if you are watching this on the YouTube channel, everything we do absolutely free. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comment section how terrible we were at picking some of these games. Like we're always in for the criticisms, and let us know which sides that we're just completely wrong on in all of these things. Appreciate it, guys, and good luck on all your week 3 bets.